I was always thinking that maybe one day I would find my purpose in life. That maybe one day it would just click. Like, wow, this is what I'm here to do. And that never happened for me. And I feel like this is the case for a lot of people, that it just doesn't happen for us. We go through life, we try new things, hoping that we'll find our purpose. And I think some people really do have a purpose. That's the thing. Like Celine Dion, for example. We were watching her documentary not too long ago. And I feel like she really did have a purpose. I think she really did come down here to be who she became. And that truly was her passion. But a lot of us don't have that. We might be good at things. We might be good at many things or enjoy doing a lot of things, but there isn't like that sense of, wow, this is what I'm here to do. My life kind of feels like, I don't know if you've seen the movie The Terminal with Tom Hanks. It's one of my favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. The Terminal. That's what I feel like my life has been and is going to be. I feel like me being on Earth is like me waiting at an airport for an undetermined amount of time. This is my airport. It feels like I'm gonna go somewhere after this. It feels like I'm excited to go wherever that may be, but I don't know when I'm gonna go. I don't know when my flight is. And I'm kind of stuck. I can't leave. I can't leave this body. I can't leave this dimension. I can't leave this airport. So I'm waiting, and there's a limited amount of things that I can do because it's an airport. I can't fly. I can't teleport. I can't have a lot of interactions with a lot of other people or beings. I'm kind of limited by time and space. I'm limited by my body and what my body can handle. And for the most part, I'm bored. But I'm also really tired. So, because waiting kind of gets exhausting. But, I also count my lucky stars that my airport is pretty comfortable. Like, it could have been a lot worse. There are some airports that are not quite as nice as the one I'm in. And I think I picked my airport pretty carefully. For that reason, I picked one that I knew had some of those things that I really value and things that I enjoy, like the sea. I guess in this analogy, I would say it has a really big swimming pool, like really big. And I like that. Another thing is it has a lot of sun. It's a very sunny airport, lots of windows, So I get to have a lot of sunlight, which I very much value. I've been in other airports, Toronto, where there was not a lot of sunlight, and that really made me suffer a lot more while I was waiting for my flight out of here. And of course, the most important part, maybe the part that makes it the most bearable to be waiting, is who you're stuck with in this airport. The people that are waiting with you. And somehow I think this has the most to do with a purpose, or what you could call similar to a purpose. I don't feel like I'm here for myself necessarily. I think I'm also here for the people that are closest to me, because if I wasn't here, they would miss me. And that is a huge motivator for why I choose to stay here. I guess connection is really important in life, and especially if those connections feel good, mutually beneficial. That's really important. whether it's a friend or a partner or family member, just people that, make you feel good about being here and waiting together. I think a lot of people get carried away with the meaning of purpose. They try to be really, really busy or give themselves these important jobs to do, and that becomes their purpose, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just can't do it because I have very low energy. So, yeah, I can't keep up with that. I can barely keep up with, meeting my basic survival needs, so that would be too much for me. For me, looking at things the way they are really helps. Not pretending, Not pretending that I'm here for some great purpose. I don't need to pretend. Maybe I'm not. Not pretending that I'm really enjoying being alive. Because for the most part, I'm not. And that's okay too, because it's the reality. There's nothing wrong with admitting the reality of things. I'm kind of looking at it in a neutral way. I know it sounds maybe depressing for some people, because I know some people enjoy life more than me. But I'm pretty sure there's also people who enjoy it much less than I do. So I feel like I'm kind of in the middle somewhere. Just based off of my life experience, there have been times where I've enjoyed being alive a lot less than I do now. So just based off of that knowledge, I know it could be worse. So this is not me complaining. This is just me, discussing. And maybe some of you can relate. Not everybody can fit into the society. Not everybody feels like they have this huge purpose in life, and not everybody feels fulfilled with their lives. That's why there's a huge prevalence of addictions as well, because if you can't handle the reality of your life, and it becomes so painful that you have to escape it through many other means like drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever kind of addiction it may be, shopping. So I have a lot in common with all these people, actually. But I don't want to struggle to escape my reality. I kind of want to just accept it for what it is and make the best of it, Because if I'm struggling with being here, not wanting to be here, but I view it as an airport. I view it as, this is not the destination. This is part of my journey. Maybe it's a kind of boring part of my journey, but it's a part of it. And maybe I'm here to wait with some people that I love. And while I'm here, to not get bored, I do some activities that I enjoy, like swimming, like making videos and talking to people, like listening to music and dancing alone in my room where no one can see me. Like eating good food, like really good food, really nice food. I enjoy these activities, and if I can accept that I'm in an airport and this is temporary, then suddenly I can enjoy these activities a lot more. This isn't the end-all be-all, This is just a part of our existence, just a short, also very long. Life is short, but also excruciatingly long. Like that Jenna Marbles quote. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert it here, the clip.
A shining example of chasing your dreams every day.
Thank you. I try to do my best. Like, life is short, but also like terribly and insufferably long at the same time. Be a toothbrush.
I love her. I miss her. Anyway, it's kind of a long wait. It's kind of a long wait, and you never know when your flight out of here is gonna be. You never know. It could be sooner than you think. It could be much, much later than you think, because, you know, if you've seen the movie The Terminal, this makes a lot more sense, because he's in the airport for much longer than many people would ever dream of being in an airport. And yeah, if I think about my whole life is waiting for that flight out, it makes me feel calm. It makes me feel at peace. Because I know there's something else after this. I know this isn't it. But I also don't know when I'm getting out. I don't know where I'm going. And for now, I know just to make peace with this and to get familiar with my airport and make myself a comfy little corner like Tom Hanks did in The Terminal. Anyway, I don't know why it makes me feel good to think about it in these terms, but let me know if you relate to this at all. Yeah, I think there's something to be said about not escaping reality and not making a delusion out of it, not forcing it to be something that it's not, because that's more painful, actually. And if I can just accept that this is a little boring for me, but that's okay. Or like, this feels very limiting for me, but that's okay. Oh, and another thing. I do a lot of things nowadays in my daily reality to make me sleep better, because sleep is my escape, and I don't need drugs for that escape. It's kind of built in. So when I'm asleep, I'm awake. So I want to make sure I can be asleep for a good, solid amount of time. So nowadays, I'm making sure that I do things throughout my day that's going to help me sleep. Like exhausting my physical body, but also not stressing it out. Because if I stress it out, if I get too anxious, if I get too excited, too alert, I don't sleep. I suffer from insomnia. So I gotta find just the right balance of using and exhausting my physical body without stressing it out, so that I can get out of here. Every night I get to get out of here, and that's nice. I like that that's built into the system here. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Let me know if you relate to any of this, and I'll see you in my next video.